From the home of many a title run and one of the NFL's most successful franchises, you're looking live at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Ball is teed up as rain continues to fall. And we're off from Foxborough. Return starts at the 3. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
It's Mixon on 2nd down. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now. Shotgun now, first round. His first throw is an interception. Max Melton with the INT. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
He's contained at the line for no gain. Azeez Al-Shaair that time on the tackle. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Back to the well again. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. 1st and 10 from the 41. Another carry for him. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 39. Brought in right side. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. On play action, here's May. Someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr. Not the auspicious debut they'd certainly hoped for on that opening drive. The coverage, impressive, taking their first possession away with that interception.
Hey, it is tough to play a clean game in this league. Caliber defenders are awesome. You just hope that eventual missteps happen at a less meaningful moment than your opening series. You don't want to make it any harder to get your rhythm and get your passing game going.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the gun, Stroud. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. They get 6 and a first down as well. A give left side. Here's Mixon. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First down, and they go right back to him. Escapes into by a man, and now he's in the clear. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Stroud off the play fake. That's a catch for Nico Collins. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Give him 24 on that play. And the Texans are going to have a first down. Running with Mixon out of the gun. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
On the ground again with Mixon. Cuts right. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans parlay the interception into points. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Antonio Gibson now to return it. Return's looking good so far. It's an excellent return, but he gets popped at the end of it. They've got first down from the 31. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And this defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. Christian Harris on the stop. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. May now from the gun. Completed over the middle. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Play made by E.J. Speed.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
That's caught for the first. A lot of mess on the move here. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
You know, Kurt, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams. Kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
They'll try and punch it in. Hits the end zone for the New England touchdown. The Patriots reach pay dirt for the first time this game. They can go to the locker rooms tied if they put this through. Got a good plant in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Patriots tie this game 7-7. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Returning it from the 4. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
This, our last play of the quarter. On play action, here's Stroud. He's on the move. That winds up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They still have 10 to go here. It's second down. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Taking a deep shot here. This is caught inside the 15. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. To the air yet again. It's Stroud. This one's caught. And he drives this forward to the 6.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Running back sent in motion. Stroud. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Took his shot at 6 that time. So it'll be third down.
Oh, that is such a bummer. A dropped touchdown right in the end zone. We're going to see how quickly he can flush this one. He better, because they got to make it impact later.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Throwing is Stroud. He completes it in traffic. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it, it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Texans take a second quarter lead. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Point after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans break that tie and now lead by 7. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. To return this, Marcus Jones. A little revenge there from the coverage team after they gave up a pretty nice return. First and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, it's May. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And they're going to drag him down after a decent gain. He gets up to the 36. That tackle made by the rookie from Penn State.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you'll really break the backs of the defense.
And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, And man, did he make an impact play.
This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 16 at the 39-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to work his way almost to midfield. That's stopped at the 48. A gain of 9 on that run, so now they're left with 3rd and 8. Operating from the gun, here's May. It's taken in by Williams. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Trying to throw for it with May. He connects downfield on 4. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. One of their biggest plays of the game, and it comes on a 4th down gamble. On 1st down, they'll run. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. They managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
Here's May to the air. And that throw just too high for him.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
May now to throw on 3rd. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Oh, that is going to haunt him. A drop touchdown in the end zone. We'll see how good his mental toughness is, if he can move past it quickly and make an impact for them later.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. May throwing for it. That's incomplete on 4th down, and they'll turn over possession.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Stroud throwing here on 1st. Look, pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Not a person in this stadium didn't start tensing up the way I did up in the booth. You could feel that goal line coming, right? Pressure right in his face. Nearly turns into a couple points now. Well, now you got to be so careful. No breathing room for the next snap.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Going right side, mixing with it. And he takes it up to about the 6 for a short gain. Just 1 yard. Could have used considerably more. That's going to bring up 3rd and very long. Keeping it with Mixon. Through the defense, he's past the 20. And he's all the way forward to the 21.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st to 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Texans going to kick this away on 4th, and it's Tommy Townsend on for the punt. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. That one scored as a massive 67-yard effort. And the Pats will take over. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. May looking to throw. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Jalen Petrie. And the Texans are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now it's Stroud. Pass caught by Mixon. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's second. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Mixon has the Houston touchdown. The Texans will add to their lead at the end of the half. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown, his 3rd of the game on the ground. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Texans double their lead to 14. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And no return, as this is going to be a touchback. And with our new kickoff rules starting this year, the ball only comes out to that 20-yard line. The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins. To the air on 1st down, May. That one's cut along the left sideline. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down. A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
1st down throw for May. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Going play action, May. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. Trying to find Stephon Diggs. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Back to throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
These defenders, they can just feel it. You're up a couple scores in the game, and you know what the other side is starting to do. They're starting to press, and you're going to start to see a little bit more pass. And that's when these defenders pin their ears back. They get home, and they create havoc in a sack, just like that.
That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. On the return, here's Gibson. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. They're out and set, 1st and 10. On play action, here's May. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
May now on third down. Escapes the pocket. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That played good enough for a first. It's a pick up of 14 yards as the chains reset. New set of downs for him at the 38.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
May on first and 10. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
In a situation like this, you got to be a fixer. I mean, this game is hard, and you get into known passing situations, it gets even more difficult. But when you don't get rid of the ball and you take another sack, you make this third down a near impossibility. That is a DB's best phrase, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Fourth down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. He'll get it at the 9. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. Got every single bit of that one, didn't he? Over 70 yards on the punt. And the Texans' drive is going to start from deep in their own territory. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Stroud off the play fake. Complete out to the right. And he's touched down about 5 yards shy of that first down marker.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover it.
Third down, 1 yard to go. On play action, here's Stroud. Escapes out to the left. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down. From their own end zone, and he gets it away. Picked up at the 38. And that return comes to an end as they touch him down.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for first and 10. They're going play action. Vacates quickly left side. Nowhere to go with it, so he just throws it away.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Back to the air. It's May. Stays in the pocket, isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the first down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
Now May on 3rd and long. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. The Patriots have their punting unit out. He's been hitting it well so far. This is another big one. And that one comes down at the 2 before bouncing into the end zone for a touchback. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's Stroud. He's got him. That's Mixon. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that game. Kyle Duggar hauling him down.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
A give to Mixon up the middle. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that 1st down before the hit. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. They've got a man in motion. 1st down, Stroud. Complete out to the right side. Continuing to move past the 45. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Staying between the tackles with Mixon. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
A handoff from Mixon, running right. And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again. Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. Mixon on the toss. And they corral him well behind the line of scrimmage.
That is such a gut punch. Needing just a couple inches and you lose that much yardage. You could have given me 100 guesses, Kate, for how that play was going to go, and I would not have predicted that one.
And that boot will instead be what starts our 4th quarter. We've reached the end of the 3rd. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. The Texans set to punt. Tommy Townsend will kick it away. This is away, and once again, he's caught all of it. And they'll down this kick at the 11-yard line, so long field ahead on this next possession. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's taken down here at the 16-yard line. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 16. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Throwing from near his own goal line. And he's in trouble and gets brought down again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down.
Son más malos que el
He'll throw it from his own end zone. He puts some power on a deep one left. And they won't do it. That falls incomplete on 4th down.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback? This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Buckle up, it's 3rd and goal. Shotgun now for Stroud. Chased out to his right. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. Everly's kick is good. And that makes this a 3-score game.
I think you could call this one now, Kate. This field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
On the return, here's Jones. And look at this return. Races past midfield. Has room down the left sideline. Touchdown, New England! The Patriots get it back to within 2 possessions. Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Patriots cut the lead down to 10. What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. Dell now to return it. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's Mixon. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
Out of the shotgun, a give to Mixon. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. No gain on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 7.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. They're out now, ready to punt it. Averaging over 50 yards a kick, and this is another one well hit. Fielded at the 11. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. Absolutely crushed that kick, a full 70-yard punt. And it'll be their football. They're out and set, 1st and 10. May now from the gun. Complete over the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Operating from the gun, here's May. Buys time, rolling right. Down the run, that's grabbed inside the 30. Give him 32 on the play. That's a New England 1st down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
On the move, headed right. Oh, he lost the football. And they jump on top of it. Oh, a clutch recovery to clean up the mistake this late in the game. Second down now, 7 to go. From the gun, it's May. Wow, wide open here, complete. And he goes out of bounds after getting them to the 7. They'll have first and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play. Working inside the red zone. Drops back. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. Patriots trying to hustle everyone up to the line.
Second and goal at the Texans' 11-yard line.
Another try following the sack. From the pocket, looking for a target. And he's tackled for no gain. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're first to 3. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on third down. Now to throw. Looking. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Patriots trying to hustle everyone up to the line. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's second. The Patriots sending the field goal unit out for a try. From the same spot as an extra point here, 32 yards.
This is a case of, well, just get what you can on the way out the door, Kate. It's already out of reach. Just take the 3, let your kicker get some points, and make it a hair closer in the box score.
Down a score, less than 45 seconds left. They know they need to get this back. And the Texans get on this kick, and that should do it for this game. And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Nixon on the counter. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
So the Texans come away with a road win. And we know how rain can wreak havoc at any moment on a football field, but they didn't let that stop them today. They played their game, and as a result, they're leaving here with a victory.
business. It's highly recommended. It's for all of my pushing the limit. Mile high got me over here for the flight attendant.
Yeah, I've been around the world and and seen them thing that I can't buy. See, reaching these type of heights, it come with a third eye. I'm better at betting on me, the numbers don't lie.
That's how we rollin'. You know them gold diggers, want to pick at a litter, burying them hidden figures. I keep them triple hitters, call them silverback gorillas, going 8-8, and you know ain't nobody. What up?
Showtime, yeah, this is the big ticket. Culture Comp